Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it. Let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you, let it become you. Let it infuse into you. Most High, speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What is it that you want to say? Let's get some numbers out here. Numbers never lie. We got 1, we got 3, we got 5, and we got 6. Numbers never lie. With my first glance, with my spirit team showing me immediately is 411. Information. Information is very vital in living. If you don't know, how can you do? Just like one of my favorite movies, Entering the Dragon. My boy Bruce Leroy displayed a lot of characteristics of a person that is chosen for a bigger purpose. You see, just like for the chosen people, for the people who want to live correctly, live how the Most High wants us to live, we find the example, the one who did it, the one who did it and is doing it consistently, like a mentor, like a big brother, a big sister. You know what I mean? Somebody who has some type of intelligence. Because you see, Shonuff was an idiot. But a lot of people like to be like Shonuff, showing off, terrorizing people that does not deserve it, just doing idioticness. If that's a word. But Bruce Leroy, he showed a lot of tenacity, a lot of oomph, a lot of swag, a lot of character, a lot of morals. He had standards. Most people, they overlook having standards, morals, integrity, respect for themselves. You know, it's sad when you are in a friend group, or you have some friends, or you have some families, and you go to a function and that person shows off or shows out. And that with that person showing out, it embarrasses you. Like, you got a drunk uncle or on drugs family member. And you know when they show up, they gonna show out. They gonna look idiotic, like a moron, like an imbecile. And being a sound-minded individual, you try to give that person advice. But that person refuses to take heed to the information. But it's sad that people who say they have intelligence talk to a person that doesn't have intelligence, and they don't take the knowledge or the wisdom that is given to them, and you still be around them. You still condone their behavior. You still sit around and have a conversation with them. How can you have a conversation with a person that does not understand the bare minimum, the basics? But hey, just like Bruce Leroy in Enter the Dragon, you gotta let an idiot be an idiot. Like Shonuff, he was an idiot. He took the skills and used them for idiocy. But you see, Bruce Leroy searched and researched. His go-to was Bruce Lee. See, Bruce Lee was an intelligent individual. See, we talking about karate. And even in karate, jujitsu, whatever art, martial arts, whatever art that you practice, you see, when you learn the art and when you learn the art of war or the actions of it, in the art, they say, is rules to this. When you learn this, you cannot just go around doing it onto a person. It's only to stop them from attacking you. It's not for you to attack them. But see, Shonuff took the art and went to attack people, terrorize people, try to bribe people, try to bully people. But the Most High had something in store for him, was raising a humble Bruce Leroy. And see, when a person asks for an ass whooping, that person has it coming to him. And I was hearing this earlier today. Act your age. Act your age. That's for somebody out there. See, with you doing research and you understanding and you abiding by the rules of the art that you practice, you will never be defeated because you are abiding by the rules and you're doing what's right. No matter how much Shonuff or whoever want to act like Shonuff gets away with. Because you see, Shonuff didn't even get arrested for all the vandalism and all the terrorism that he did. Nobody called the police on him because they know some police, they won't do a thing. They'll look at you like you don't know what you're talking about. So just whatever with y'all. But see, the police that deal and dabble in that way, lawyers, judges, all these officials, these man-made officials, you see, what goes around always come around. It's not hard to live right. Do unto others as you want people to do unto you. But you see, Show Enough had to get a special ass whooping. It had to be special. It couldn't be just a regular go into jail, get bonded out, and no. He really had to get it. So the Most High orchestrated all the events to happen, so that things could do what it need to do, and things could be in place where it need to be in place at. See, the Most High always know what's going on. Most High say, please act your age. Please abide by the rules. Please do what I ask you to do. It's funny, right? It's funny, right? This is. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put that in my short. Forget all that. Whatever. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I know y'all trying to take the messages and use it for yourself, but hey, if that floats your boat, man. It's all good. Because the Most High just want the word to get out. It ain't none of us making this up. It ain't none of us coming up with it. It's the Most High speaking through us. So if all you do is steal to make money, steal videos, steal ideas, steal downloads to make money, yeah, you probably make a little bit of money. But you still miss the whole reason behind it. You missing the objective about it. But so, hey man, you can't stop an idiot from being an idiot. This is information here today, and it is what it is. Just like Bruce Leroy couldn't stop Show Enough from doing what he was doing, but it was only until they set him up to defend the honor. His ancestors said enough was enough. And that special day came where he had to become that dragon that was laying dormant inside of him, that he didn't want to display because he didn't get touched. And that's the rules of the art. If a person touches you, you have reason to defend yourself and stop them from touching you. A person can talk all they want to. But as soon as you touch a person, that is grounds for you defending yourself. But like I said in my other short, the fight is not yours. But sometimes the enemy gets in people to boost their head up to go get beat. They poke bears, and then when the bear turns around and chases them, they're scared. People don't like to leave people alone because it makes them look like they're bigger, like they're better. But hey, each his own. So if you ain't see the movie, go watch Enter the Dragon with Bruce Leroy and Show Enough in it. And the moral of the story was that don't pick on the quiet one, because you don't know what's inside of the quiet one. See, you know what's going on inside of a loudmouth, big talkative individual, because they always talking. But the quiet ones, See, a lot of people looked at Bruce Lee because he was quiet. But when they confronted Bruce Lee, it was a whole nother story. Same thing with Bruce Leroy. It was a whole nother story when Shonuff confronted Bruce Leroy, antagonizing him to fight, pushing him, bullying him. It's sad when you have a friend group and your friend is doing something that is stupid, idiotic, like even you don't see the meaning in it. And you try to speak to them, but they still don't get it. How can you stay around a person like that? The only way you can stay around a person who you give advice to and they don't take it is because you're an idiot too. You think it's okay. Because see, stupid people don't like being around smart people because that smart person makes them feel dumb. A dumb person don't feel like being around. What did I just say? My bad, y'all. Let's do this over again. A smart person don't like being around a dumb person because the dumb person feels dumb around the smart person. And then the smart person really don't like being around a dumb person because then the smart person feel like he don't understand the dumb person. They won't resonate. There's no understanding. There's no logic into it. Just like they said, birds of a feather, they flock together. If you vibe like that, you gon' vibe with that. But if you don't vibe with that, you will not vibe with that, around that. I've never seen an eagle fly around or chill around with pigeons. Let's just keep it G. You won't even see eagles and hawks chill together. But you can see pigeons hang around with swans. I mean, whatever, the ducks. You can see all those, they vibe together. But you ain't never seen no eagle or no hawk eat bread. Look, the eagle don't even eat a pigeon. That ain't in they taste buds. It don't even if they starving, they'll go days and days without eating, and they will not even hunt a pigeon because the meat ain't right. You're not worth me energy even putting in my stomach. That's sad. When a person ain't even worth you eating because you won't get nothing out of it, that's how you know you're worthless to that individual, to that hawk, to that eagle. I'm gonna vibe with that right there. I got 5 cards out here, all right? Two dropped out that made me hit this record button, which was trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive, and realization, epiphanies, understanding, and awakenings. Like I said earlier, how can you be stuck around a person you don't understand? How can you be awakened and you have a person around you sleep? Or stuck with a person around you sleep? That's just like you going into war, and your fellow soldier that's next to you, his shoes ain't tied, his gun over there, his clip over there, he ain't ready to go. Hey, bro, you need to tighten up. Okay. No, well, I ain't really got to do all that, because when I got to do all that, I don't want to do all that, because I don't, ain't nobody running me. I don't got to do all that while you in the battlefield. All right, bro, you going to get yourself hurt and me hurt. How can I chill around you? Well, you know what? Better yet, I'll leave you right there, and you won't be here. You see, most people, they can't make it through training because they feel they don't got to do all of that. Most people don't make it to learn information because they don't got to learn all that. They don't got to do all of that. But hey, on real talk, being trapped and having realization, a smart person can get around a dumb person and teach the dumb person how to be a little smarter. But I have never seen a smart person sit around a dumb person and it turns the smart person dumber. The next card that came out was distracted. You see, I'm doing this over here, but I'm really doing this over there. A distraction. People try to pull you out of gaining and maintaining information by distracting you with idiocy. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delay. You see, when you realize that you're in a trap and you realize what distracted you to fall into that trap, the information will tell you to stay out of that lane. And we just shifted from everything that we was talking about, which is information is beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You see, information is beautiful. It's beauty. Beauty is from the inside that comes out. Beauty is not how you look on the outside that determines that you're beautiful on the inside. A lot of facades be going on. Just like Show Enough. On the outside, he wanted to show that he looked at the best, he could fight the best, but he was a pure imbecile on the inside. An idiot. See, when you charming and you graceful and you kind-hearted, that's beauty. But you see, to an idiot, they call that weakness. Last card out is healing. Releasing what you cannot control. Purifying your energy from idiocy. Trying to gain information is healing. It's healing your thought patterns, your actions. See, actions speak louder than words. You can say you love yourself all day long, but if your actions don't match up to it, your words are meaningless. Nowadays, people like to brag about crashing out, brag about, I don't care, whatever. You do care, man. you sound like an idiot right now. Because when you get locked up for doing stupid crimes, then you gon', oh, please get me out of here. Oh, I'm a man. Take heed to the advantage that you have right now. Heal. You see, that video, it said a lot of people like bragging about, I've been locked up. I did 10 months. I did a year. I did 2 years. I did this and I did that. Hey, in there is easy. Cause you don't gotta pay bills in there. You don't gotta pay for housing. You don't gotta pay for food. See, the task is staying out and living out. Maintain out here and really make real grown up decisions out here without breaking the law. That's beautiful. That's beauty. And when you can heal from being ugly, woo! I tell you what. You see, cleansing is the last one. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I love the smell of bleach. I love the smell of Fabuloso. I love the smell of, the good fragrances. I love the smell of rain. That smells so good. That smells so good. Let's get some cosmic energy out here. See what we got going on right now. We'll double back and get this vibed up. But man, hey man, get your peoples, man. Get your friend. If you see your friend, you know what I'm saying? But maybe you see, so, and that's the thing about it. If you okay with your friend crashing out, you really ain't a friend. You just a individual who just want to see everything go haywire. What stupid, man. I hear the word ignorant. 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 I guess that's why they got that. That's why they put that word out there. Can't be too ignorant, man. Let's see what we got out here. Let's see it. I see it. All right. I'm scared to pull it out, but whatever. I guess that's it. All right. First one came out. Let's see here. Wow. Come on, man. Awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment, every second of the day. Be aware of what's going on around you. Information is always coming towards you. Be aware. Growth. At your age. When you was a child, you were supposed to do childish things. But when you turn into adult, it's a time to put away childish behaviors. If you are 50, 60, 40, whatever, I don't care, whatever your age is, if you still acting like you two, something is wrong. You telling me your mind is still in 2-year-old mentality? That's crazy. That's crazy. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. Hey, trust is a journey. Trust each step. Next card that came out was discovery. When you discover a person is an idiot, it is your duty to try to give that person information or leave that idiot where he is. Discovering information, being aware that you are finna discover something in yourself or the individual who you like being around. And it's all up to you if you want to stay the same or grow. Discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passions. You got it is awareness. Once you discover what you got going on, what you got going on, what you got going on. Next card out is harmony. See, an idiot, just like show enough, he want to argue and cause ruckus on everybody, messing up the movie night, coming up, messing up the Bruce Leroy pizza parlor, his daddy's shop. It's just dumb. But the people who was running with show enough, they sure enough thought sure enough was smart. But that showed everybody how smart they really were. They thought sure enough was all that. They was in harmony with sure enough. But the universe is at harmony with Bruce Leroy. And all the people who was tired of Bruce Leroy. Of Show Enough. Harmony. Harmony is the beautiful melody in a relationship. See, when you got a good standing relationship with the universe, with the atmosphere, with the Most High, with Jesus, with the angels, with the ancestors, boy, the galaxy is the limit. And you know the galaxy is endless. If you are around an individual who does not want to embrace change, you gotta discover you some new friends. You gotta discover you a new way of living. But that's only if you discover or have the knowledge or the information. But if you think it's funny, it's cool, go ahead. Birds of a feather flock together. And for some reason, all I hear is spy. Spy. You know, when you turn into a spy, there's always an eye looking at the spy. It's always eyes looking at the spy. I'm getting in too deep. Or what is it? Yeah, in too deep with LL. And the other dude. He went undercover to be a spy. To get in good, to really chit-chat, da-da-da-da. But see, even as he was a spy, he appeared to everybody that he was real. I don't know, that's side message right there. I like that though. Sometimes you gotta play dumb around a dummy so they think you dumb. Because once you have realization that you have some type of intelligence, people think they gotta do little sneaky things. They gotta hide and do all of that. But you already peep game. Because once you look at a spy, you look at a person and you can see them for who they are. You have understanding. And every little dumb trick that they try on you, you understand it. That's just like a person raises his child, right? And when the person who was raising his child was a child, he did everything under the book. She did everything under the book. So she knew all the little ways how they was when they was little. So when it comes time to raise a child and that child give the parent the same excuse that he gave to his parents or her parent, you cannot fool them. Like my boy Lennox said in Belly, my art feel earthy for the youth them. And this ain't just for the youth, this for the people who dummy. Sound like an idiot boy. Understand me. Last card out is acceptance. Accept the idiot for an idiot. Accept the intelligent individual for intelligence, for having intelligence. Accept what it is. Going through that door, pushing your way through that doorway of acceptance, just like nobody can make you walk through that doorway of believing in the Most High or whatever God that you serve, or believing in Jesus on what he did for you, nobody can make you walk through that doorway. And nobody can be mad at you. Is whatever. You gotta have acceptance on everything. Just like nowadays, a person said they are this inside, they want to be called her instead of him, or him instead of her. You gotta have acceptance. It is what it is. It doesn't do anything to you. They accepted it. You gotta accept it and just go on about your life. Go through that door. Acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. See? Once you accept everything that's going on, you see, when you accept an idiot for an idiot, you are opening a door and walking through a door for new opportunities to find some people who have intelligence. Some people you can learn from. Some things you can learn from. And you got to accept that somebody you know or your family, if they don't want to walk through that door. And you got to accept when a person decides to walk through that door, that they walking through that door. You can't try to hold their coat tail, or they pants leg, or they skirt tail. Trying to hold them from going through the door. That don't make sense. Acceptance. So we started off with trapped and ended with acceptance. Being stuck, being tied down, being captive. And acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. The doorway to new opportunities are and will be open to you when you rid yourself, free yourself from all this foolishness. You see, Bruce Leroy, he wanted that entertainer. He defended her. And he ain't want nothing from her, but he thought she was gorgeous, sexy. Bruce Leroy fell in love with her beauty. And here we go. Now this all is coming out. Bruce Leroy fell in love with that entertainer's beauty. And she fell in love with him too, because she wanted him. Yeah, she wanted him too. I don't know why this jumped into a love vibe. But you see, when a person defends another individual, that's a part of spitting game. You know what I mean? Because remember, Bruce Leroy little brother liked her too. And Bruce Lee little brother was mad that he liked her. And he tried to jump in when he was too young. Act your age, boy. You could not handle that. That's for Bruce Leroy. Because Bruce Leroy had fought for her. Defended her. That beautiful young lady. I forgot the song, but that thing was going off. You feel me? You gonna make me go watch that movie. Bruce Leroy, my dog, Entering the Dragon. But you see, you have to go through the journey that the Most High put you through, put you on, before you can enjoy and do what you want. Because the Most High know what you want, and He willing to give it to you. But you gotta become something before you can get it. You gotta act your age. You gotta be mature. There's a lot of grown, immature individuals in this world. But it is what it is. Acceptance, man. Hey, if this resonated, I hope it did. But if it didn't, hey, let it go. Let it fly. Let it fly in the sky. And let it land where somebody who needs it needs it. Let them pick it up. Hey, man, share, like, and subscribe. I truly appreciate all of the views, the likes, and even the comments. Thank you. I appreciate you to the fullest. And as we impart on all this information that the Most High gives us through things that we encountered into this world, it is to bring information, enlightenment, and knowledge, understanding, wisdom to us, to insert it in the areas that needs to be inserted into. I pray that everybody has growth, awareness, and they discover their true self. And that they embrace the change that life allows to happen every second of the day. Embracing change, change happens every second of the day, and growth happens every second of the day. But if you choose to get stuck, get trapped in one little layer, growth will pass you by, change will pass you by, healing will pass you by, the realizations will pass you by, but those distractions will keep you right there, looking at something that don't even concern you, worrying yourself, man, I'm doing, well, whatever. Oh, man. So, let's cut this short, man. It's 47 on the clock. Peace.